Hey, Dr. Tom here to chat with you today about something that's very important to people that are looking for a practice appraisal. One of the most common questions we get asked at Full Circle is, how do we get bank financing? What are the steps? Well, step number one, folks, is to get yourself a good professional market value assessment, which is, of course, a service that we offer. In fact, we're very proud of the fact that the Bank of Montreal has honored us as one of only 2 providers nationwide of chiropractic practice valuations, what they call the preferred providers. So the reason the banks want a practice market value assessment is because they have to be able to protect their assets. They got to be able to speak to their shareholders. There's 2 things they want to know. They want to know, can you make the payments? And do you have any assets to base backwards on in case something goes wrong with the deal? And the reason that is, folks, is because, as I said, they need to protect their shareholders and protect their side of it. So please see it from their side. From your side of it, though, once you've got your market value assessment, the next thing you're going to need is a 2-year business plan, and you're also going to need the marketing plan for 2 years that's going to go with that. The reason this is also crucial is because there's 2 main components to a market value assessment. One is the goodwill, and the second one is the assets. The assets are by far the smallest part of a chiropractic practice valuation, usually making up less than 10%. The goodwill is by far the bigger part. But if you can see it from the bank's perspective, goodwill, the reason the banks don't like goodwill is because what happens if something goes wrong? How do they collect on something that's an intangible? And so that's why, again, they look for a good market value assessment from an industry expert, which in this case is us, in order to ensure that they're getting an accurate depiction of the reproducibility of the profit. They want to know, can you make the payments, cash flow, and if something goes wrong, is there an asset to back it on, because the goodwill in the practice isn't enough. So for many of you younger practitioners that are watching this that don't necessarily have any assets built up yet, you don't have a home, you don't have an investment account and so on, be sure that you're looking at a way to back up the asset that you're going to purchase by talking to parents or uncles or aunts or grandparents or private equity investors or something that can actually put up some equity to back up the purchase price for what it is that you're going to borrow from the banks. Again, good luck on your purchase, and we hope to be of service to you in the future.